Hi everyone. So we'll start in a while, and we will go into the data set of understanding the landscape of the current situation. I'll be talking about uh, some of the therapeutic value also of some of the companies in the pharma sector, including the analysis of what is ongoing right now. So bear with me. Probably I'll start in the next couple of minutes. Thank you. Okay, so we'll start our discussion. I'll start with the infringement part of so many products, and particularly when brand infringement is happening, so rampant. So I will retrieve the data set of this particular device. This is a handheld medical device which is being sold on all these, online shops. So basically, this is supposed to be Control D. It seems to be registered. We are going to retrieve the data set of what the registration is all about and how this infringement is happening. So basically, this is for diabetes management. The content of the same is one adjustable launching device and instruction for use. SKU is in this case is CDHDL. HD is high density lipoprotein, blah blah blah, whatever it is. Color is white. Model ID is launching device. Net quantity is one U. Net content is launching pin 1N. So these guys have a website. I'll just type it here so anybody can look into it. So it's very evident. What happens is, okay, there's a control D dot in. Okay, and the reachable number of this person is, okay, it is 7657 series. 961 499. And they are supposed to have this control D mobile app also. The reachable email ID is okay, it is under group company, and this group company name is info at the rate, it's Hayden Group, HAIDEN, haydengroup.com. It is manufactured in Delhi itself, near the railway station. So definitely the protocols of medical devices is not being followed because this place itself is not very neat and clean. Um, it's in Railway Station Road, Saimaipur City, New Delhi, Northwest Delhi, 110042. Customer care, blah, blah, blah. And they are supposed to be ISO 9001 and ISO 13485. Uh, MRP is 249 inclusive of all taxes. Disposition, blah, 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 Hayden Group. Okay, so let's, and it says IVCS technology control D. Just let's see. IVCS technology. So I'll retrieve the data and then we can look into it. So I'm just fetching the data sets. I'm looking at the Hayden group also. Like I'm pronouncing it's Hayden. Let's see. So it's a group business. And it is used for diabetes management. They have a QR code. I'm not scanning the QR code. So, okay, so basically it is intelligent connected vehicle system. Oh, okay. Uh, why it is showing vehicle? Okay, we will look into it. I'll look into the data set. So they have this website. Okay, maybe this is you can just zoom in. It is www.controld.in, and on this also they have some instructions written. Clean skin with control D alcohol swab before testing. Uh, they talk about the clockwise and anti-clockwise. That is the patenting landscape, but in the general way, they have written twist cap and pull cap. They have this. This they have this directions also. So this is supposed to be the device. Okay, I'm not going to prick myself, but I'm just looking into it. So diabetes management, blah blah blah. So there is a button here. So so this is empty right now, and it have this device. This is basically a handheld device. I'm just going through the instruction leaflet, and it says for caution for single patient itself. The launching device is used to obtain blood by using lancet. The is adjustable cap, blah blah blah. Completion. Remove the launching device cap by rotating it counterclockwise. So it says counterclockwise. So this is supposed to be clockwise. Counterclockwise is supposed to be this. Okay. Anyhow, so this is how it looks. And then insert a new lancet firmly into the lancet carrier, which I don't have. I just got the device for the training purposes. Secure the body, blah blah blah. Skin penetration scale is there. Adjustable cap is there. Placing this is there. Okay, so it's very evident. Let's To a intellectual property person who has been working for 20 plus years, to me, it's obviously it doesn't have any lancet, or perhaps I'll say a needle to prick. So this is control D. We need to look into the aspect of how it is infringing upon the intellectual property rights of the foreign companies who actually devised it first. But in India, infringement is so rampant that even the pharma sector is facing the trauma. The big pharma giants are facing the trauma. So let's look into this data set. Oh, okay. In terms, of diabetes management, diabetes. Which- So let's see what this Hayden group is all about. They're supposed to be, it's Hayden Technology Private Limited, C Block, Kailash Hills, Okla Industrial Estate, New Delhi, Delhi. Okay. So this is the data set. They have made it on pages, contact us. That's the URL stuff. About us. Let's go to story. Okay. Launched in 2017. Okay. Let's look into their landscape of the trademarks. Okay, control the trademark. Hayden Group. Why is Hayden Group? Hayden Group, company. Company, trademark, and owners, India. And say they are registered. Okay, the directors of these are Akash Deep and Nikhil Deep. Uh, okay. Hayden, blah, blah, blah. Registered is Khasra railway station, blah, blah, blah. I can't put the data set here. Let's see what I can do. So they formed this enterprise in 2017. 7 years, 11 months, 7 days. Their NIC code is 7499. Commercial clients. NIC code is 7499. Authorized share capital, good number of nulls. Akash Deep and Nikhil Deep seems to be brothers or son or something. Akash Deep, DIN number is this. This is done. And I'm trying to get the data of there's something called as Hayden Group Laboratory Inc. Let me see. Control D is a pioneer home healthcare management. Hayden AI, mobile, are the same people. Strange. Okay, so definitely they have this person as the brand ambassador, so he has to be questioned. So I'll just share the details. So this is done. Okay. Now let's see. So the first question, which control D, control D.com. Let's see control D.com because they have .in. Okay, so basically control D.com belongs to this, right? So this is basically infringement. It is deploy control D minutes to device fleet using any RRMs. Onboard minutes, forget, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do this. We have another data set with us. Control D. So this is totally infringement of the domain names. I'll give you the basic information. Rest you guys can look into it. Let's see. Control D. Control D trademark India. This is the Indian website. It says to be made in India. This is totally infringement. Control D if I go and look into. Okay, let's see. Let's look into the public search status of trademarks. Mm-mm-mm. I don't have to go to the status, I have to go and search. Let's see. Trademark AI based. I'm looking into the India stuff. So we'll just write Control D and let's see what does it fetch. Nothing has been fetched. Okay. So if I just write Control, I mean, they should be able to fetch something. Otherwise, this AI is useless. It doesn't work. This doesn't work. Okay, let's go to AI doesn't work with the IPU website. So AI is totally flawed. And the best thing is, it doesn't work on the Apple devices. Indian Office website doesn't work on the Apple device. You have to go to the Android device to make it work. So that's how India is What will be the right word? I don't even have that word with me. But yes, you can't even search things if you're on Apple, because Apple is much more secure in terms of the framework. So I'm going to IP India. So if I go to IP India, so you have to go to the gov.in. Others are fake. Then see the hamburger sign uh, under the okay. This is like let's see. We will go to public search. We will go to public search trademarks, and now we will search. Start with rather than start with use contains, and when I use contains and write control, let's just see control word, and maybe clause 35 395 758. Search. It says loading right now. Okay, so we have the word the pest control India, that is proprietor is Anil Sali, application number 1253670, clause 35 refused. Okay, GmbH Star color distribution. I think I'll generate the report if possible. Generating the report now. So this is just one example. You take any of these examples on these, shops, the online shops of pharma. So okay, we have something. I will print the report. Printer not selected. Mm-mm-mm. Pages, colors. Okay. Turn on the Wi-Fi wireless printers. Copies direction. What if I do it not this way? I'll just okay save as PDF. That is portable document stuff. Is it saved? Save as PDF. Share. Okay, I'm sharing it on. Let's see, does it work or not? Not really. It is not going to work. Mm, okay. This is sent. I'm trying to. I don't want to translate this. I want to just put it on the saved. State affairs, this affair, that affair, blah blah blah. Damn. I did. I did save. Add to the home screen. Let's see the desktop site. Okay. So the contention here is you cannot search the Indian Patent Office stuff on the iOS. So iOS is one platform and Android is another platform. And earlier we were able to search, but I think from almost after the lockdown, and particularly a year and a half uh, time back, they stopped this service. So this is like against the policy of somebody who is using a secure network in terms of the interface and everything, because Apple has its own way of doing things, and you can the cybersecurity threat is quite low. I wouldn't say Apple is 100% secure, because even Apple can be hacked. However, it is very clear from this exercise that folks who are using the iOS are not able to research the stuff. I am trying to look into it. Business, blah blah blah. Okay, let's try and just look into this aspect. Back to the report. So there's a lot of control me. This control me from Rajkot. Just saw something. Um, Next search. So I'll do this control D while I search first and look into the other aspect. Start with control D. So we'll get the details of the attorney also, which I know, these players, they don't pay anything. And in Delhi itself, people are doing it for 500 INR. They haven't filed in 35. So let's check control control D clause 45.
ब्लू डायमंड भी ऑलमोस्ट मेरे ख्याल से ब्लू डायमंड वाले का भी इशू हो रहा था वो
Next search, medical devices. Okay, let me see. Medical device. If I look into the manufacturing trademarking of this, let me.
ना आपका ना मेरा राइट द डिसीजन हैज टू बी द प्रोजेक्ट प्रोवाइडर
Akash Deep is objected. Okay, that's interesting. So I get two of the trademarks in class 9, and these guys are using a registered, which is against the ethos of the trademark law itself. And trademark is trademarking, people or the examiners are not doing anything. So okay, so I have two application numbers. One is 165 165 1235. This is one application number. This is for the whole thing, which is a word mark, control D. So obviously, if control device is already a trademark, which is owned by the proprietor, control devices, class 9. It's an earlier application, is registered in class 9. And this guy, Akash Deep, he has filed an application number and he's using registered, which is wrong. So automatically, all these companies, the online companies who are providing interface, have to be questioned, because somehow or the other they're copying Amazon. So class 9. So class 9 trademark application number is 4491197, objected. So let's see, but they're using the word registered. Maybe it's registered in some other clause. So that is also the question, but the clarity is not there. The government has to come with clear understanding of what the trademark is all about. The application number has to be given, otherwise these labeling and everything has to be off the shelf right away. Okay, let's look into. I've already given this, right? I'll just go back to this stuff. So we have two application numbers with us right now. Public search of trademark. Mm, okay, IP in there. Let's rock and roll. Trademarks, comprehensive e-filing, search, public search, trademark status. Let's go to the trademark status. Doom, doom, doom. It's taking ages just to open the page. Okay. Let's look at the register number. Very slow. The interface of the TMR search dot, which is again a micro domain, TMR search dot ipindia.gov.in slash e register dot aspx. It's taking ages. I mean, the trauma is to just work on the, government websites. Let's talk about international IRDI number. You click on it and you just see the interface. It doesn't want to work. Oh my gosh. Mm, I think if I work on the handle device, it'll be quicker. Show details. So this guy, very funny. This guy, we were talking about the hashtag farmer safe. So these are the bad elements in the market. He has filed trademark for protective mask, gas mask, welding mask, driver mask, mask for snorkeling, mask for swimming, dust protection masks, filter for respiratory mask, anti-pollution mask for cycling, dust protection goggles and masks, anti-pollution mask for respiratory protection, oxygen mask, and selling what? Face mask. And what is he selling? He's selling these diabetes under class 9. This company has to be closed and all the products has to be taken by the government, fooling not only the government but also the customers. And that's the reason the Indian startups have become richer, fooling everyone. So let's see the lawyer who represented this case. So the trademark application is filed during the lockdown, 24th of April 2020. Very nice. Attorney is never heard of this person, based out in Chennai. Newton, regnant, blah blah blah. Proposed to be used. State Punjab. How is it even possible? Okay, let's see. This is done. Let's view the examination report. So Chennai people are also involved, or the Chennai lawyer is also involved. Examiner is Singh Atul Kumar, and it is generated in that year itself from Delhi. And then what happens here is, let's close this. Uploaded documents. Reply was never filed. So we already have this detail of this application number, team application number 4491197. And the second one is the one which is already registered, which is actually control device. Uh, The web domain is very, very slow.
उसका opinion है मेरे पास.
So it's funny. The person is based out in Delhi. How he connects to a person in Chennai? But still, these are using registered. Maybe he's registered in some other clause, but that is not I want to talk about. I just want to talk about the misuse of pharmasafe. So let's look into the other trademark number. This is so slow. Maybe I'll add the details afterwards. I'm just publishing it for review. So I think the Indian startups have to be, you know, facilitated by the Indian patent agents. Except me, I have no intentions to work in this regard because it's a pain in the solar plexus. Okay, let's see. Hmm. So this is just one example. If you start comparing everything, I mean, you will be surprised to see what the Indian trademark has been done. I mean, that's the reason, the Trademark Act has to evolve so that we can just, mitigate everything. Because when we do the SWOT analysis, very, very clear that this is not going to work. So this particular article is in the raw format right now. but it will give some kind of data set for people to review and work as a cert. So with this, I'm logging off right now. I have other things to take care, and probably I'll be talking about the other things in a while. So please look into it and accordingly make your calls. Thank you for watching out the video. Have a great day ahead.